Welcome back, guys. Today we're going to be looking at some more malware. Kinda. Today I'm going to show you how to set up your own VM that allows you to analyze malware in a safe and secure environment. Roll my intro. Today we're looking at FlareVM. FlareVM takes your Windows 10 virtual machine and transforms it into a full malware analysis lab. It gives you the tools to take malware, break it down, dissect it, and really dive deep into whatever suspicious file or program you may be working on. One of the requirements you need for FlareVM to work is a Windows 10 VM, obviously. But most importantly, it needs to be a Windows 10 Pro VM, and I'll explain that why in this step here. One of the things we need to do to make sure FlareVM is working properly is to disable Windows 10 Defender through the group policies. To do this, we're going to open up the run prompt and enter the following command, gpedit.msc. Now, why a Windows 10 Pro VM and not just a regular Windows 10 VM? With Windows 10 Pro, we're able to make those edits in the group policy. So that's why we're needing to have the Pro version and just not your regular standard version. Under computer configuration, we're going to go to the Windows components. From there, we're going to click on Microsoft Defender Antivirus. On the right side, we're going to click Turn off Microsoft Defender Antivirus. Now that we have this window open, we're going to click Enable. I know it sounds backwards, but by clicking Enabled, we're going to turn off Microsoft Defender. We do Apply, then OK, then we're going to go ahead and restart our VM. Now that our VM is restarted, we're going to download our install script. I'm here on the GitHub. I'll leave the link down below. All we need to do is right click and save link as. I'm going to save it in the Flare folder that I made. Inside the Flare folder, I'm going to click File and we're going to click Run PowerShell as admin. We need admin rights to make sure this install process goes smoothly. Right now, on one side, I have our PowerShell, and on the other side, I have our FlareVM GitHub. I have these two pulled up side by side because we're going to be doing a lot of copying and pasting. First, we need to copy and paste unblock file install ps1. Now we're gonna copy and paste set extraction policy, and finally, we're gonna start the install. Our system is going to do some system checks. We're going to get this pop-up, and if everything is set to true, then we're ready to proceed with the install. We'll go ahead and click yes, I took a snapshot, and then we're going to click continue. Now it's going to ask us for a password, and the password is what you use to log into this machine. And now our install is going to go ahead and start doing its thing. Now, here's the thing with this install. It's going to take hours. That's not me exaggerating. It's literally going to take hours. During the filming process of this, I think my install took, I want to say, if not right at that 3-hour mark, then damn near close to it. So go ahead, kick back, relax. Like I said, guys, it's going to take a minute. Your VM is going to randomly restart periodically. That's fine. Don't worry about it. It's just the install process doing its thing. So we'll let the install do its thing, and I'll pick it back up once the install is done.
One eternity later.
And voila, guys, here you go. We have our FlareVM up and running. Like I said earlier, guys, this is a fully functional malware lab. If you need to do anything malware related, this is definitely a go-to machine for you. Flare comes with a whole host of tools. There's a whole bunch of tools that I've never heard of. I'm definitely gonna take some time to try and dive into this and see what everything has to offer and what they can do. So there you go, guys. This was just a quick tutorial on how to set up FlareVM. I challenge you guys to go ahead, look through these tools, learn, share what you learn, and let's learn together. Malware analysis doesn't happen overnight, guys. It's gonna take some time. It's gonna take some practice. Take it slow, be mindful. If you're going to be experimenting with actual malware, definitely do it in this environment. It's safe. Make sure you don't have a internet connection. If you're wanting to use some real world malware with FlareVM, definitely check out my video on the Zoo repository. That repository from GitHub has a whole host of different types of malware that security researchers have found. We're talking botnets, Trojans, the list goes on. That's it for today, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, buy my book, link down below. And like always, thanks for sticking with me, and I'll see you on the next one.